So those of you who don't know, we had already purchased this Canon 75 to 300 zoom lens from online store, and yeah, we have pretty much unboxed this. So if you have not seen that unboxing video, please jump in the description box below and there you will find the unboxing video, and then you can jump in this video. So if we talk about the lens itself, the zoom lens is by Canon 75 to 300 zoom lens. So it has a telephoto zoom of 4x, and if we talk about the zoom itself, so all the way from 75 this goes to 300 so yeah, that is quite a big lens. And if we talk about the weight, I have a Canon T6i, and if I combine this with my camera which I am presently shooting with, this makes whole set of camera and the lens of 1 kilograms. Yeah, so according to the weight, it is quite heavy, and yeah, it is pretty justified because the quality this lens gives you. Yeah, you can check my Instagram account, and from past weeks I'm posting pictures like this and this. So yeah, talking about the lens now, I have shot all these photos with the 300 lens. So if we talk about the zoom, it has manual focus and the autofocus switch, which you can see now. And the zoom lens or the zoom ring, we say, this has a manual zoom ring, and if we go to 300, the zoom ring is quite smooth on manual as well as on autofocus. So compared to the kit lens which I'll be doing lately in the next video, the zoom is quite smooth and it's not that noisy. But the very downside of this lens is that it does not have an image stabilization, which I'll be talking about later in this video. So yeah, if we talk about the aperture, this lens has 75 so this is initially quite a big range. So at 75 this lens has a f4 aperture, and moving on to 300, this lens has a aperture of 5.6. so yeah, it's pretty much a dark lens if you are considering this lens of purchasing. So yeah, you have to make sure that this lens is quite dark. And if we talk about the images, you can shoot very much from this lens. This includes the wildlife photography, the zoom lens, of course, the sports photography you can do if you are interested in sports. If we talk about the low light performance, as I told, this lens is quite dark lens, and at indoors this doesn't shoot that great. At night it doesn't shoot that great, but the image quality is pretty much average if I tell you. And you can shoot both videos and images with this. The images I showed you is on my Instagram account. If you have not followed me there, this is my Instagram account. And yeah, the video which I'm gonna give you, or the video which you are about to see, is also shot from this. So video rolling in 3, 2, 1. So guys, that was the video which I had shot with this 300 max zoom. And for the video shooting or the videography, you need a proper setup which includes the tripod or the image stabilization or the gimbal. It was quite wobbly and each and every movement is seen on the video, so that made me little angrier that budget is not having image stabilization that is on this. So yeah, it only has an autofocus and the manual focus, and image stabilization is not included in this lens. And the movement can be seen on the video. Each and every movement can be seen on the video. And if we talk about the static shots, that is on the tripod, this camera is beast. Like if you have a stabilization included of a tripod, stabilization, and if you have a gimbal, this is a beast and no one can beat this. But talking about, is this lens worth it? My answer is yes also and no also, but this is having a quite of issues, and it has the pros and the cons which I told you. But at the price of 200 bucks, this is the best lens you will find in the market. No one can beat this lens at the price budget of 200 bucks. And there are many lens with image stabilization if you need. I mean, these cost 2000 bucks and these are not worth it. Like, who will spend that much of money if you're not a professional videographer, cinematographer or a photographer? If you want to compare this with another lens of this price but it has an image stabilization, you can just go for the 55 to 250 lens, which are nowadays included with the kit lens or the pack of the camera with the kit lens, and that lens is also included. So if you're a fan of image stabilization and you want that your lens should have an image stabilization of good quality, then this lens is not made for you. You can go for the 55 to 250 lens. Again, my conclusions are, if you have a price budget of 200 bucks, so this lens is made for you, and without any hesitation you can go for this lens. But as I told you, this has some pros and some cons, quite a good of cons. But yeah, this also has a pro. Everything has a good and bad, and this has quite a good things. So if you're considering your price budget as 200 bucks and 75 to 300 no lens can compete this. So this was my review of Canon lens, the Canon zoom lens. So guys, if you like the video, give this video a big fat thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe, and you know what kind of content I post every week or whenever I'm free. And make sure you hit that notification bell icon so that you can never miss a video from my side. Well guys, this was it for today. This is Animesh signing off, and have a great day ahead.